After them bars, I'm giving you bars, yet I'm out of service. Your heart don't match your smile. Why you so nervous? I don't beef with niggas.
So, I should turn the AC off. Oh, no, that's cool.
No, that's cool. I don't feel it's literally 100 degrees outside right now. Not like bullshit. 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, it is hot as shit.
And it's the humid hot. It's not even the dry heat, man. If it was the dry heat, I'd be good, bro.
Well, long time coming, man. Another show with your boy.
Well, it turns out it hasn't been a long time because apparently we just talked about Green Room, and that was only released 2 weeks ago. So it hasn't been a long time.
That's true.
I just don't remember talking about Green Room whatsoever.
That was a fun night.
And until he pulled up his files and his folders, and there was Green Room. Because I was like, dude, we haven't done one in a while. And he's like, well, here's Green Room. That literally just got released. That was a rough night for the Sean, man.
It was. If you haven't seen it, go check out Green Room. It's pretty awesome. I think it might be some behind the scenes footage too. Pretty good time.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Green Room is so awesome.
But we're coming here today, man, to discuss another film. I think we're into what are we into today?
I asked you.
Well, I just started watching.
There's
Stranger.
two that we agreed on, but I want to see if
Cloverfield. It's Cloverfield Lane.
Okay.
And then it's Nice Guys.
Yeah.
But on the side note, I just started watching Stranger Than. He's already finished it, but
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things,
mate.
It's right now I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. I'm anticipating for the end. I haven't finished it yet. He already has, but it's pretty solid, man. So it's gonna be a show coming out soon. So check us out.
Stranger Things, Netflix, right now is taking the world by storm. I watched it solely out of hype. Like most times, Joe knows. Like we're in the loop, as they say. I had I don't know, like maybe a year ago or whatever. Stephen King raves about Stranger Things, whatever. Maybe I'd heard it, but all of a sudden I come into work one day and like everybody knows that I like movies at work, of course, and like 6 people just randomly and, well, did you watch Stranger Things, bro? You watch Stranger? I'm like, what are you talking? No, I'm not. No, I'm not watching Stranger Things. I'm watching Preacher right now. That's what I'm watching.
Oh, I'm caught up on that. That is my shit. You're not caught up?
No, I have one episode left of Stranger Things, man. Took my face
Preacher
off.
was dope.
I'm on Sundowner, which I believe.
So what just happened? What just happened for you? No, let's stay on track.
He sent the guy to hell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Talking about Shotgun Face.
Yeah. That's the last thing I saw. He's like, Eugene, will you just go to hell?
And then he literally went to hell. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
AMC.
Solid show. I give it 2 thumbs up, and it's pretty solid.
Seth Rogen.
It's pretty damn good. But staying on track, we're going to do Cloverfield Lane, or we're going to do Nice Guys? Let's do Cloverfield.
All right, let's do Cloverfield.
So,
J.J. Abrams.
What you think about it?
I loved it. I always get so excited about talking about it. I really, really liked it. I wouldn't say that I loved it, and I wouldn't, if you were to put me on the spot, why didn't you love it? I don't know. But I give it an 8 out of 10 probably.
Wow. Did you see the first one?
Yeah, but I mean it was more like a spiritual sequel. It wasn't. There's no literal connection, dude.
Besides the big ass monster.
But it wasn't the same ass monster.
It was a monster, even still. Okay, I'm with you.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I don't want to stop your theory.
Yeah, so it was. I liked it. I mean, for those of you that haven't seen it, here come the spoilers up in that ass. I thought John Goodman played a great, weird psychopath. I thought, what's his face, Jim from the Newsroom. I don't know his name in real life, but he was pretty sweet. And then the girl did great. I think what I liked about it most was just how fucking tense it was, and it always did a good job of paying off with each scene. Like whatever scene was building intense feelings. Oh my god, could I sound any more retarded or not learning disabled? Could I sound any more learning disabled right now?
That's your girl.
I like the what was the girl's name? Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Every scene that got tense always had a payoff to it. Now, towards the end, like, you were just kind of like, oh, he caught them again, up to no good. But at the same time, like, you could tell that you were finally spiraling out of the bunker that they are in, and we were going to get out of it. And I mean, the acid in the barrel scene caught me off guard.
Wow.
Yeah, like I had no clue that was going to happen. And it was not, back to John Goodman, it was nice to see him
Not be Roseanne.
that fucking dark for that long and not like, hey, I was just playing around. You know, like come out and be like the lovey guy at the end. It was nice to see him just be fucked up from start to finish. So, yeah, 8 out of 10. I'm always a fan when you do very wide, very far away shots using CG because I think it sells it so much better.
Talking about the cornfield scene?
Yeah, the cornfield scene, like there's a spaceship flying across the cornfield scene, but in the way that it's done, like I always get annoyed when there's so much use of CG that I'm just like...
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah, I mean, what? So many. So unless it's done right, but very rarely do you get an Avengers type CG.
I think the Hulk is real every time I watch him in Avengers. I'm like, oh, he's a real. I can go touch him.
I mean, but so that just it shows that if you just take your time, you can do it right. I think there's just movies that don't. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, money has a lot to do with it, like how much time you have to work on film. I think Batman versus Superman is a prime example of that. If you would have spent,
I'm angered by that movie.
Another 6 months on Doomsday, it could have looked sweet. If you would have spent another 6 months on the showdown between
the three of them.
Yeah, but no.
Actually, it's 4. I'm sorry.
But no, you got old 80-year-old white men going, we gotta strike while the iron's hot, see?
That was bullshit.
So we gotta crank
I
out
get
as much stuff.
disappointed every time I think about that movie.
I was actually telling Joe the other day, I don't even know if I'm excited to say
blasphemy.
Suicide Squad. Not even.
I got so
not
much
even
hope.
because of
that
Suicide
has to
Squad.
redeem. That has to redeem Warner Brothers, bro. That has to redeem their ass. Because that Batman shit is a fucking ass. It's cheeks. So Suicide Squad has to like redeem.
Did you watch the Justice League trailer? Because I doubt you'll be saying that.
I did not watch the trailer yet.
Yeah, well,
and that's
dropped
like,
at Comic-Con, son. So get your geekdom right, because everybody's pumped about Justice League at Comic-Con.
Bro, who was not doped about Batman vs Superman when that shit?
I still liked it. I mean, it's a week 7. I mean, a lot of people be like, "Oh, that's still pretty high." To me, a 7's like
we're getting off track.
So what?
That's all.
So
I had so many points to give out, and I can't even give them.
Go for it. And we come back to Suicide Squad.
We can't come back to Suicide. I might be showing itself.
Well, what I was saying, I think I may be getting kind of burned out of superhero shit.
Fuck that, bro. I'm waiting for a
Suicide
Spawn. I'm waiting for a
Squad.
Spawn. I'm waiting for a Spawn
Cage,
reboot.
Man. We're gonna have a Wonder Woman movie, man.
I'm waiting for a
Fist.
Spawn reboot. I want that shit to get back started.
Oh yeah, I'll watch a Spawn reboot because that's dark as fuck. That would be
and
awesome.
I want Michael J. White. Personally.
I mean, he's huge and he does some good martial arts. He's a little slower in the martial arts department. I mean, he'd beat my ass, but he's a little slower in the martial arts department than I'd like him to be. I'd like to see him and Donnie Yen maybe training together. That would be something nice. I did like Falcon Rising and shit. That was awesome.
That was fucking awesome. We should do a show on that. Alright, so I thought the movie was solid. I thought it was solid. So for me, solid means like a 6. I give it a 6. Maybe a 7. Now, as far as John Goodman, I'm going to touch on that point. Seeing him in Big Lebowski was a switch up for him. You know what I mean? That was fucking hilarious. Seeing him just.
Well, he's been jolly in like the last couple of Coen Brothers films too. He's been really jolly.
What's his last?
I guess he wasn't jolly in the Inside Llewyn Davis. He was a mean heroin addict.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
He's a mean heroin addict that dies in the bathroom.
But it was refreshing to see him not be Roseanne. You know what I mean? Type deal. So I enjoy that. You know what I mean? He actually played the hell of that role because there was times where I got like, whereas times in the movie where Elizabeth and what's the guy's name?
Jim from Newsroom. I don't know what his name is.
Is it John Gallagher?
Yeah, John Gallagher.
So John Gallagher and then Mary Elizabeth, it's a dude and a chick that play opposite of John Goodman. They basically have these scenes where they make you feel like you're awkward at the table with them, right? So they got that whole. That's one thing I did appreciate about the movie, like the whole scene where like
grabs his keys. That was fucked
yeah,
up.
Yeah, like that whole shit was crazy. And then like the part where she was just like, can we leave? And then like right before she grabbed her keys and tried to take off a bail, like it was just a whole like creepy guy at the table vibe, like molester kid, rape van riding down the street, and you got your daughter holding her. It was like one of them type feels, but they made you feel that, so I could appreciate that scene. And then going back to a tense scene.
Well, that scene, to kind of curtail on what you're saying, that scene, the key scene, leads to yet another. No, it doesn't lead to the acid. It leads to the one part where you're kind of like, oh shit, John Goodman may be telling the truth because she gets
Right.
she gets to the final door and then the one lady's
bullshit.
like,
So on the flip note, you're right. Thank you, Sean. I'm glad you brought that up because honestly, that is why the movie also held my attention because for the whole build up into that scene, you were like, John Goodman's crazy.
He's
off his fucking mind. He's like, what does he do to get these people down? He brought these people down and trapped them in here. But then the guy not only says like, no, I broke my arm trying to get in. He was trying to keep me out. So he actually broke his arm trying to get in there. So he tells her that, and then she sees the shit with the face. So like now she's like, damn, he really is just trying to help us out to keep us safe. So now you like, I'm ball in. So now they start playing Scramble and Twister and all that bullshit for X amount of time. But then he started getting creepy again.
well, they stumbled upon
the girl up that was hit. Oh,
like
the little girl, Erin. Yeah. So then you start thinking John's crazy because he's like, oh, they had another female that was trapped down here.
He was a rapist before all this happened.
Exactly. And then she realizes that he the one that hit her car and feel like he made her run off the road and brought her down there for the very reason keeping her down here. They're trying to probably make her like a sex
And he
slave.
apologizes for that, and you're like, what is going on?
Exactly.
Right
So now you like confused. So like they do take you on a roller coaster. So I appreciate that. And then even at the end, when like he gets exploded by acid, it still like comes up there and some shit, then like blows up. That shit was like some old like Terminator Milton guy coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
That shit was kind of weird. And then her going outside and then
Remind
seeing
me of Return of the Living Dead, the guy that was doused in tar. Do you remember Return of the Living Dead? It was like tits 2/3 of the film, like literally just a.
not the one with the dude from the black dude with the
No, not the original. The Return of the Living. Oh yeah, with the earrings across here. Yeah,
with the hair.
Yes.
And then they run to the graveyard. And then that's when they
right
like. That's the one where they like it hurts or
When
give
it
us your
rains,
brain.
yeah.
I see it. I got it. That's like one of my favorite ones.
So that's what John Goodman reminded me of. Is
Which
the tar?
one?
They call him Tar.
Oh,
Man.
the one that came out of the
he's all dripping with swamp and tar.
That shit was good.
That's what John Goodman looked like after he got doused with acid. He was, that was pretty hilarious.
It was fucked up. Yeah, it was. But it was a solid show. It was a solid movie. I give it a 6.5.
The only reason it doesn't get a 9 for me is the end.
Damn, you went from a 7 to a 9. That's a huge ass jump.
No, I said
You gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8, and I said
I gave it a 6, maybe towards a 7, man.
I think now you're talking about it. You're thinking more of 7.
A little bit,
Yeah,
a little bit.
I
Maybe
can see it.
7,
I can see it in
maybe
his
7.
eyes. He's like, you know what? Maybe I lowballed it a little bit.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7 because it held my attention and it was good, and I will watch it again. I don't know if I will buy it unless it was on sale.
But I think we can agree why it doesn't get like high marks across the board is because you had this very realistic, at least in what you were trying to make that movie to be, right? And then she does kind of the whole to bring down the spaceship that appears at the end because John Goodman's not.
How did she do that shit again?
Remember, she's got like the keychain that she like swings and she like throws it into the fucking.
Oh, that
station.
shit was
That's
horrible.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get.
I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah,
and then like she had to hide underneath the car, and then like the thing came over the car. I'm like, if it's that strong, it would have just lifted the car up and just fucking killed her.
I mean, I could get on board until she had to pinpoint
and launch that shit up in there.
Yeah. But I did again. Then
then she had the homemade hazmat suit with like rubber gloves
I was
and
fine
like
with that.
a garbage
especially
bag.
the hiding of it, because like John Goodman,
like a garbage bag. That shit could really be sealed and keep you safe. Then like the shit cracked and then she got breached and it was supposed to, she was cool.
Your heart didn't drop when that happened.
When it breached the suit, I was like, oh fuck, yeah. I was like, so I'm thinking she's supposed to be dead now, but she didn't die.
Yeah.
So what's that about?
Then
what's that about? She didn't die.
No, she didn't die. In fact, that's what I was going to say. What I liked at the actual end is she makes the decision to go back to where her family or where her boyfriend is that she ignores in the beginning of the film, or go to the city that she hears on the radio station. There's a crossroads, and she turns to go help people that she heard over the radio.
Oh yeah, she goes to join the fight.
Yes.
They were fighting and rebelling against him and trying to stand her ground, and she goes to fight. Gosh, that shit was alright. That's just that one little try to pull at the string. Like, oh, now she's a badass. I'm like, yeah. That was trying to have like the crowd in the theaters be like, started clapping shit like, fuck yeah, go America. Fuck that shit, man. That was cool. I still give this.
Joe's salty on America
7.
right now.
I'm not. It's cool.
Yeah, super cool.
I'm gonna watch Straight Outta Compton tonight.
It's a good one. Stay black, bro.
It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle choice.
Yeah. I getting awful tired of seeing that shit. That we do need to do a show about
We
that.
will one day.
Where we have to mock everyone. I feel every time.
Did you see the shit? And it was a black dude. It was a preacher that was on Facebook. He was like slapping his hand, and he was like talking about how we need to stop it. How Obama should be just tell people just to stop it. It was horrible. So it was not even like a black-white thing. It's just ignorant people. Like this dude was a black preacher. He was basically saying like, we need to just have Obama just go to these cities, these hotspots, and just tell them to stop it. And the reporter was like, so you were saying Obama needs to go to, let's just say Baton Rouge, and just tell people like just stop. Like, what? Like, what are you, like, he's not condoning it. Of course he's saying stop, but
It's
like,
all right, man. We're about to make America great again.
So, I don't know, man. But that's another show, man. We keep us on the positive note, but yeah.
Just kidding. Whoever watches this,
did you just give him like a Trump drop? I'd kill him my damn self. Trust me, if he was a Trump fan, I'd kill him my damn self, so don't worry. It's not true.
Yeah.
I would have straight pulled out my shit right here and just popped it.
I tell you what, I'm sick of staring at that space lady cadet.
So,
Hillary
hold on.
Clinton,
Wait. We got to keep it focused, man. So, long story short, Cloverfield Lane, we say give it a
Well,
watch.
we tied it in with Donald Trump. He wants to keep aliens out.
Donald Trump is retarded, man. If you support Donald Trump, man, look in the mirror.
I'll tell you what was more retarded.
retarded.
I know you probably didn't watch the Republican convention, but you know your boy's a closet case political nut just because I like shitting on both sides because I think everybody's stupid. My heart has not sank as bad as it did when he was making his speech in Cleveland 2 nights ago, and he said, he didn't even have to say it for the crowd. He goes, and you know what I think that we want to do about keeping our borders safe, and 20,000 strong chanted, build that wall. And I don't know if I've ever been more bummed out for humanity than I was at that particular moment. Now I know at the end of the day, like, Donald Trump becoming president doesn't mean we're going to have fucking Terminator 2 post-apocalyptic wasteland, but it may get weird. And to hear 20,000 people go, yes, but chant that specifically.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. I don't really even like even talking about Trump because I don't even like saying his name to support him. I don't even like people. I don't even like being associated with that
He'll
person.
never go to one of his hotels ever.
No.
Free board, free room board, free meals, penthouse suite
He wouldn't give it to me.
on the house.
He doesn't like my type. I don't think you understand. But anyway, long story short, man, I don't even like giving that publicity, man. Fuck Trump. But going back to the movie, he gives it an 8, 9, 8, give it a 7-ish. Barely. It's like when you see that poster of the cat that said hang in there and it's like barely holding on with like one finger. Wait, where's the camera? It's like holding on by one finger. It's like, damn. It's like holding on. It's like hang in there on that poster. That's what I felt about this right there at the 7, almost like just barely holding on. It's treading water.
Joe can't find out where to put his finger on the camera because Joe lost a lot of blood last night. Actually had a vampire done got him. Got him.
Ah, this guy has so many
And he
jokes.
got him.
Yeah, we're going to end the show on that note.
I think we're gonna do Nice Guys.
Yeah, we're going to do Nice Guys on the next show, guys. So stay tuned, man. Thanks for watching as always. Keep it going.
Stranger Things, Netflix, get on it.
That's right. We got the show coming on the soon,
Yep.
man. I also support Yingling. So if you guys want to give me a multi-million-dollar sponsorship deal, I appreciate it. He drinks it as well. Just the invisible version. But check us out. What's your Instagram or what's your Twitter?
My Twitter be Sean Ellis 9. Little did I know, I would like it to be Easy LSD, but you can get me on that Instagram, Easy LSD. What's up?
Instagram, JoeCool321.
I like Facebook.
I got a Twitter, but I don't check it. It's William32124.
Is your real name William?
Hey, the feds be watching this. I can't be
Oh, that Joe Johnson sounds fake.
And then my Facebook is Joe Johnson. Just put it out there. Y'all be cool.
All right, nice guys.
History repeats itself. Hope you're listening.